John is given a vision of what the end of the age will look like when all creation acknowledges who Jesus is. Even his enemies on that day will recognize who he is, but for them it will be too late. If you worship him now, on that day you will be honored. But if you refuse to worship him, you'll be forced to bow before his feet when he comes to judge you as a sign that he's subjugated you beneath his feet. But that's not for salvation, that's for judgment.
And when he had taken the scroll, the 4 living creatures and the 24 elders fell down before the Lamb. And they sang a new song, saying, "Worthy are you to take the scroll and to open its seals. For you were slain, and by your blood you ransomed people for God from every tribe and language and people and nation."
So they bow down to Jesus, the Lamb, and then they're singing to Jesus. Now continue.
"And you have made them a kingdom and priests to our God, and they shall reign on the earth." Then I looked, and I heard around the throne and the living creatures and the elders the voice of many angels, numbering myriads of myriads and thousands of thousands, saying with a loud voice, "Worthy is the Lamb who was slain to receive power and wealth and wisdom and might and honor and glory and blessing."
Now, if this doesn't blow the person's mind, I don't know what will. Every spirit creature is bowing down to Jesus and glorifying him with a glory and praise that would be idolatrous and blasphemy if Jesus was a creature. That's not even the most shocking aspect of what you read. Even more shocking is Revelation 5:13.
"And I heard every creature in heaven and on earth and under the earth and in the sea and all that is in them
Now,
saying."
before you move on, John wants you to get it. He actually exhausts the language in every way possible so that the reader sees. I'm talking about every creature in all creation, every created thing in heaven, on earth, beneath the earth, in the seas, all things in them. Every creature, no exception. And every creature does what?
Saying, "To him who sits on the throne and to the Lamb be blessing and honor and glory and might forever and ever."
How in the world does God allow every creature in existence to give Jesus the Lamb the exact same honor and blessing and might and glory that he receives forever and ever if Jesus is a creature? This proves that Jesus is not a mere creature, because notice on what side Jesus is. Every creature in all of creation is on one side, and Jesus is not with them worshiping God the Father. He's on the other side with God the Father, being worshipped by all creation, same way the Father is, proving that Jesus, like the Father, is uncreated and therefore God Almighty and worthy of the same praise that the Father receives.